you ready for the GG? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is week 2, game 4 of the GG League. We have another crazy game in store for you tonight. The settings for this week. The map is still Los Angeles. Game mode, Blitzlock. Blizzards are off. No fog. Portals are unstable. Card bonus is fixed. Turn time is 60. Alliances are on for that diplomacy and backstabbage. And the dice rolls are balanced. Blitz. Let's take a look at our player roster this evening. Playing as purple, we have the Fix Pentix. Unfortunately, we do have a no-show this evening. Our scheduled player Parlox unable to make it for some reason. We don't yet know why, but unfortunately for them, this will mean that they now will score 0 this week. A bit of weight lifted from the rest of the players' shoulders there, as they were all guaranteed at least 1 point in this game. Quarantined will be playing as pink. Bertram the Boar, the Butcher, playing in their signature color of green. Harlow the Hawk, playing as black. And finally, finishing out the roster for week 2, game 4, we have the Kill Pete strategy. Pete, playing uncharacteristically in white tonight. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are ready, because it's time to get this show on the road. And here we go. 40 minutes up on that clock. Here we go for another game of Blitzlock. As a reminder, every 5th round, the player with the lowest territory count will be locked in place for the lowest remaining placement points. So in the early game, at the very least, you should be paying very close attention to territory counts. This will be a bit different than the previous games we've seen this week, as this will be the first 5-player game. And it'll be interesting to see how that develops. A lot of material over on that right-hand side for pink. I'm wondering if they go for that +5 bonus there that we've seen taken in quite a few of these games. The alliances being formed. A lot of hearts going on, a lot of hearts being shared, at least right now in the early game. You can tell these players want to try and generate as much goodwill and potential allies as possible right from the get-go. Okay, purple doesn't seem to posture for a bonus, at least on this turn 1. We've got a question in the Twitch chat. Why does Pete play using the Bhutan flag? I mean, you'll have to ask Pete, but if my memory serves me, it's because he likes the picture of the dragon on the flag. Oh, we see a bonus take, that little bean bonus, as I call it there, the +3 in the very center, 2-point territory hold. The green player, Bertram the Boar, tries to go for it, but they don't have enough troops in there to potentially try and hold that. Is this going to now change the dynamic of the entire game? We've seen this before in previous games this week, where if someone does get a bonus, then the other players start to scramble to try and get a bonus of their own. Speaking of, it's now the turn of the pink player, who is going to go for that +5 instantly. Oh, and they've got a really strong hold on it as well. That is... someone needs to break that, I think, and I'd be very interested to see if any of these players or 1 or 2 of these players try to team up to break that, because a +5 from turn 1 is going to be insanely strong. Oh, we see another bonus being taken straight away, but this is a +7 for the Peatman, the white player. Yeah, so a player got a bonus, and now we see the scramble to try and not be the one missing out. Very, very interesting to see how the dynamic changes so drastically when you just take 1 player out of the ingredient list here. Black takes the top left bonus. Okay, this one is going to be a quick one, ladies and gentlemen. And this one is going to erupt very, very quickly. The sizes of these bonuses means that there's going to be a lot of troops coming in. Get your bets in now in the YouTube comments. How long do you think this game is going to last? How much of that 40-minute timer do you think is going to be elapsed by the time this game comes to a close? I think this might be the quickest game yet for the GG League, but again, it always remains to be seen. Purple left off bonus. Very bad news for them. And instantly, a target now painted on their back. They need to do whatever they can to try and survive here. Black is in 2 positions on the board. Decent positions, quite spread out top to bottom, but this map is so small. Kill lines on any of these players are relatively easy. And we see the targeting of purple straight away. We are viewing the game from the perspective of the black player. We didn't see any alliance chats there. Maybe the green was just trying to get the portal, but they hit a purple 3. And purple looking very, very weak already. Only on 17 troops. Yeah, and everyone is just hitting purple now. Yeah, we're going to see a really, really early kill here on the purple player. This is very, very bad news for them. It must absolutely suck if you're in that purple player's position right now. They just did not have the spawn to be able to get a bonus. And these other 4 players all have managed to do so pretty much. Okay, I think we're going to see the kill come in right away, straight away. We see Black take the bounty here. It's going to be very unfortunate for Pentix, who is going to go out 5th. But there is a silver lining. There is a silver lining, if very small. They don't finish with 0 points because, again, Parlox did not show. So Parlox is the one taking 6th and 0. Pentix surely is going to be out in 5th, though, with only a single territory and 10 troops remaining. Someone is going to take this bounty very, very soon. And they card skipped as well. Probably a very sensible decision. Okay, Pink's going to get a lot of troops here. Do they just take the purple bounty? I think I would if I was in their position. 19 on 10, you probably don't lose too much. And yes, the hammer comes down. Quarantine takes the bounty on Pentix. Very unfortunate start to this game for the purple player as they see themselves immediately taken out, almost immediately, on only round 3. Very unfortunate indeed. This is the power of these bonuses if you let people hold them. This is going to be an absolutely incendiary game here. Not even 10 minutes gone, already a player down, and surely these alliances are going crazy in the background that we don't see right now. People will be trying to vie to try and team up with one of these other players, trying to feed each other bounties, and trying to avoid being the next one to be teamed on. Okay, we're getting an offer there for Black from Pink. Ooh, Black's asking both Pink and Green to team up on White. Do we get any thumbs up? Pink gives a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Bit of a mixed message. Oh, it's not looking good for the white player. As Pete gets a stack removed. Unfortunate for them. I don't think Pink has quite enough troops to be able to take the bounty on their own, though. Pete, the white player, could potentially get a bit of revenge here before that final nail is thrust down into their coffin. Maybe he has a trade on 3. Is green going to chip in? It looks like, yeah, green is going to chip in. But still, that's a lot of troops still for one player to try and do. Does Pink have a 10 trade? They do. Okay, we might even see their bounty just be taken right now. And we do indeed. Unfortunate again, the Kill Pete strategy has been unceremoniously killed and put out in 4th place. As Quarantine, the Pink player, takes a 2nd bounty. Now hitting into green. It looks like the alliance between Black and Pink has held strong from the get-go. We might not even reach the first Blitzlock round here. This is an absolutely crazy game. As it looks like, yeah, the target is now on the green player's back. But Black can't complete it. They're feeding yet another bounty to the Pink player here. Green is going to get to trade in. Potentially get a bit of revenge, but there's not much they can do. The board has spoken. It is just 2-on-1 at this point. Ten minutes gone. This is now round 5. The first Blitzlock round. Green does at least have the trade. They can potentially hit back here. I would be in the alliances if I was green, trying to work something out here at all costs. Black in the alliance chats trying to reaffirm the alliance here to try and get green out of the game, and it looks like Pink is indeed going to follow through on that. Green now down to 11 troops, 3 territories. So yeah, green is going to be blitzlocked either way, but we probably just see the bounty get taken right now. This would be an interesting moment to strike for Black. Black locks Pink into 2nd place if they take the green bounty right here, right now. This is the wonderful thing about Blitzlock. This is round 5, remember. This is the first Blitzlock round. Black, by taking this bounty here, also guarantees themselves 1st place. And we do see the bounty come down. Quarantine is going to get to take yet another bounty here on Harlow taking another bounty, putting their bounty score up to 3 in total. And what a crazy game. The game ended before or just after the first Blitzlock round. What an absolute crazy game we have just saw. I would not have predicted that. Even with going down to 5 players, that was an absolute bloodbath like we have not seen before. Can you believe it? I cannot. If you liked what you saw, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Get your comments on what you thought of this game down below. The next GG League game will be going into week number 3. It will be at 20 UTC on the 13th of August. That's Tuesday evening, 20 UTC, 13th of August. Make sure not to miss it. And we'll see you in the next one.